Stop smiling at me like that, it makes me uncomfortable. Too smooth, brother. Too smooth, brother.
Zydeco music is dance music. When I bring it to people and I see their faces and how happy they are, I feel like I did my job.
We're here in Lafayette, Louisiana, the center of Cajun and Creole country.
Hey, I'm Chunz.
And I'm Makh, and we're a DJ and vocalist duo from the UK.
We're on a mission to travel across the US to experience the roots of American music.
By meeting the musicians who bring these American beats to life.
First stop, food. Préjons for some classic Cajun food. And to meet local radio host Herman, who knows everything about Cajun and Creole music scene. You have this radio show, which I assume is a real part of the community here.
The radio makes us appreciate our Cajun and Creole heritage because this is basically the only spot on earth where you can find these styles of music.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll dig into this alligator po' boy. Together, Matt?
Let's
One,
do it.
2, 3.
C'est bon,
C'est bon.
Très bon. It's honestly delicious.
Lafayette is in south central Louisiana, a 2-hour drive to the west of New Orleans. French is part of the identity here because our ancestors spoke French. Lafayette has been ranked the happiest city in America. In Lafayette, it's hard not to smile when you have so much good food around, so much good music around. Music is everywhere here. There's a festival every weekend. You'll never find a shortage of music when you come to this area. Indigenous music came out of this area with Cajun music. Goes back to the 1700s when the Accordion settled here, and the Creole music known as Zydeco. Both of those styles of music are meant for dancing and meant to have a good time. Zydeco came off the farm. This was a way to relax after a hard week's work. People would be laughing and talking, having a good time, stomping their feet and dancing. But the accordion put out such a musical volume, it could break through all that noise.
You tell me you needed a space. Now I lost another pretty face.
In Zydeco, rubboard is important. Everybody had an old style washboard to wash clothes, so you could use that for a rhythm instrument. But the key instrument for Zydeco is the accordion. It leads the band.
I was a man, not some other guy. So tell me why you wanna make me cry.
Chubby is one of the key artists in Zydeco music. He goes down in history as the last musician to win the Grammy for Best Zydeco and Cajun Music Album.
We took a step back in time and headed to Vermillionville, a historic folklife park along the banks of the bayou. Hey man.
What's up, fellas?
Chubby. What's that you're playing?
I'm not a coin.
Zydeco is blues, soul, and rock and roll sped up.
You like that?
That was great, man. That was great. Because when you were playing it, it's happy, good, feel-good music.
Yeah.
Is that what generally the style is?
Our music is upbeat.
Yeah.
Upbeat.
And I'm third generation Zydeco artists in my family that's playing this instrument. My grandfather and my dad, they were sharecroppers. They get off of work exhausted, tired. Dad would take out his accordion. The next thing you know, my grandfather would take out his accordion. They would sit and play. And I said, Grandpa, where that's coming from? He said, Chef, I had a long day. I can't afford no psychiatrist. But you know, music is our medicine. I feel like I'm being cured for my own day, that I sing my troubles away. That's the best medicine you can ever get. As a kid, I played basketball, I played football, but when those instruments started, that football and that basketball went away. and I watched them play such good music. And I'm like, wow. I was so inspired by that. I wanted to be part of that. And then my dad said, if you'd like to learn, son, we're gonna teach you the accordion. But when we teach you the accordion, we don't want you to be your grandfather. We don't want you to be me. I want you to be you.
So your grandfather, you, your dad all played the accordion.
Yes, sir.
Who was the best? Who was the best player?
You couldn't even try to tell my grandfather nothing. He said, y'all can think about it because y'all got that from me. Right. You can think about it, but you ain't gonna be better than me.
Yeah. Chubby said he was going to take on the impossible task and teach us how to play the accordion.
That's the newer model. This is the older model. Look at that. That's how they used to make them back in the day. This is the accordion I learned on when I was a little boy. But then again, I had to move on. You can get more sound out of it.
Yeah, two hands are doing something completely different all the time,
Yeah.
but working together, and then you're moving it in and out at the same time as well. So there's multiple things going on at the same time.
You
Yeah,
got all things going on. If I hand you this accordion here, first of all, you see how I got it on? Look, I'm all strapped in like this. This is a note, this is a note, and this is a note. Now you do it. See what I'm saying? In 1989, I told my dad, I want to be able to be a professional musician. Daddy was telling me, son, there ain't no such thing as a professional musician, not in Zydeco. Now to bring it back, then you hit the white button. There you go, you bring it back. I said, well, I want to be able to one to spread the Zydeco gospel. And I'm gonna travel all over the world. And he said, they're not gonna like that. They don't know what it is. I said, what you mean? They're not gonna like Zydeco music? Son, good luck with that, but you'll be back. You'll be back. You know, I said, no, I won't. I'm going. I decided I'm gonna take that music as far as I possibly can take it. There you go. My goal was to prove my daddy wrong.
Besides the accordion, another key instrument in Zydeco is the washboard, also known as the rubboard. So we met with T-Don, whose father created the rubboard with shoulder straps.
Where we're at right now is the rubboard capital of the world. Trick to it is doing accents. So if you're doing the rubboard is my life. That's what I do, and that's what people know me for, is the rubboard man. I make rubboards and send them around the world. It's a family thing from 1946, and I'm carrying it on today.
Bit more pressure, less pressure, angling these bits to just get it quick. And
I like to play the blues, like.
It's amazing how one thing can have completely different sounds just by the way that you stroke it.
After learning how to play the music, it's about time we learned how to dance to it. So we met up with Mariah.
I'm going to be introducing Cajun and Zydeco dancing. With our Cajun dancing, you could say, the way I like to say it is that you're always kicking up the dust. So you're loose, you're light on your feet, and when you do a two-step, you're going to just kind of pick your feet up and bounce front and back.
Okay.
All right. Left together, left tap, right together, right tap.
Yeah, loosen up, Mac.
I'm loose, brother, I'm loose.
So step together, step tap, signal 2, 3, tap, turn 2, 3, tap. Beautifully done. Yes.
Beautiful. You got much better turn than me, man.
We can go ahead with the Zydeco two-step. When you Zydeco dance, you dig in the dirt. So instead of picking your feet up, you put your foot down.
Yeah.
All right?
Soft knees.
Yes, exactly. Soft knees. And then you're going to bring your weight to one side, and you're going to step in the opposite direction for 2. You're going to go right together, right, tap, left together, left, tap. So keep your shoulders still. It's just the lower body.
Oh, lost it.
And then you can drop again.
I was on a mission. I was there to take it to places that it's been unknown to take Zydeco music to. I was traveling 275 dates a year. It was a challenge for me. I'm walking around with an accordion and a washboard. I'm sleeping in my van. I'm sleeping in subways. I'm sleeping on planes. I'm sleeping on trains. I never thought how hard it would be.
Are you ready to Zydeco?
But when they heard my music, oh my goodness. Everyone was always telling me, I have no idea what this music is, but it's moving me. A lady in Chicago told me, my husband don't dance. But you know what? He was dancing to your music. And I said, there you go. That's what Zydeco do to you. Daddy was telling me, he said, son, if you look in your audience and you see them dancing because you made this groove, you got them.
Right here in Crawfish, Louisiana. Some speak on Zydeco.
Sweating out, man.
That was good, bro. That was good.
Thank you.
Smiley and happy, and it's good moments, and you kind of forget everything in the moment and enjoy it.
You're at the Zydeco, you're gonna dance.
We're going Zydeco with our Zydeco people to the Zydeco.
Louisiana is home to 3 million acres of wetlands. If they're anything like Lake Martin, they are epic.
But filled with alligators.
I travel Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota. I'm all over the world, but I need some quiet time when I come home. And where to go? I go to the swamplands of Louisiana. That's my resting nest. As I'm sitting in the swamp, I'm humming things in my ear. Oh, my mind, she drives me wild. All day long, she calls my phone. I can't read music because my grandfather didn't know how to read music. My daddy didn't know how to read music. So they told me to feel your music. Tell a story, but it got to be coming from your heart. Tell your story. A little bit of funk, a little bit of Zydeco, and a little bit of blues, R&B. Wow. And I said, that's going to be my sound. I told my daddy, all I did is add a different chord progression than the traditional Zydeco. I'm not totally running away from the traditional Zydeco, but times are changing. And I want to be the one to change that sound and bring it to a new level. So I decided, I'm gonna produce my own album, I'm gonna put my own music out on my label. But my daddy was getting ill at the same time. My dad passed in May of 2010. In December of 2010, I got nominated for a Grammy. I wanted to go to him so bad and tell him, Dad, I'm nominated for a Grammy. I cried, man. I mean, I cried like a baby.
After all that instrument playing and all the dancing, we worked up quite the appetite.
Crawfish boils are a time-honored tradition throughout Louisiana.
There we go, there we go.
Kind of like you canoeing, y'all ever?
Yeah. Oh, we got a paddle, haven't we?
I mean, y'all got a pond right in the middle of where y'all from.
The community comes together to enjoy crawfish alongside friends and family, boiling pounds of these little buggers.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Let's have the lesson.
Twist.
Oh, you get, oh goodness, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, we got this.
Right here in the heart of Lafayette, music's everywhere. The place itself has got its own rhythm. You can feel it, got its own vibe. It's unique to the place. You're not going to find that anywhere else.
You can always find a Zydeco party here, and that's what makes it amazing, that they live and they breathe this culture.
We'd learned how to dance-ish, but that was the thing. It didn't matter how good we were. It wasn't about, this perfect dance moves. It was just about come in, enjoy yourself, express yourself as you want. Can I borrow your hat then? All the experiences that we've had, the music, the dance, the food, it's nothing without the people. And the people have been so warm with us, so open-minded and super friendly.
I wanted to introduce the world to Zydeco music, and I did just that. It took me a million miles to do it, but you know what? I was that determined. When I go teach Zydeco in schools, I tell my kids all the time, hard work pays off. I'm living proof. I'm Chubby Carrier. I won a Grammy. Daddy, mission accomplished.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much, thank you very much, very much. You keep doing what you're doing, young man.
Thank you very
All right,
much.
we love y'all. One more time for the band. Get a band sound.
I tell you what, my lips are still tingling from the crawfish.
That seasoning was something else, man.
Oh.
It was something else. But you know, you got to
Beautiful.
still practice that little two-step on the way home and don't forget that, you know.
All the way onto the flight.
We just walk up the plane like that. The music, Chunz, and to see it, how it brings everybody together here, how Zydeco music, Cajun music, everybody's got their love for it. Everybody wants to embrace it, and it is everywhere, and it's amazing to hear as well.
It is. I tell you what, I can't get over that crawfish. You know, just how simple and rago it is.
There you go. Little alligator there for you.
What? Yeah, I think it's time to catch a flight.
See you later, alligator.
You're so embarrassing.
I know, I know.